Hey LeBron, if we could just zoom out and put this year and kind of last year into context and what this journey was like and sort of how tonight was a culmination of how this season went, if you agree with that.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, it's kind of hard to start thinking about like when we got started. The season started so fast after leaving the bubble, obviously. And I think I was talking to Wes in the locker room just a few minutes ago, and I said the one thing that bothers me more than anything, we never really got an opportunity to see our full team at full strength, either because of injury or COVID or something going on with our ball club this year. We could never fully get into a rhythm and never really kind of see the full potential of what we're capable of. And but all in all, I give my hats off to everyone on this team who showed up every day to work, showed up every day to compete, showed up every day to put in the time and effort, and obviously fell short of our goal, but try to do everything we could to be as good as we could be, as great as we could be under the circumstances. And also also want to shout out Phoenix too, Monty Williams, Book, and that team. They were excellent throughout this series, all of them. So much respect.
Well, Brian, I know a lot of times we ask you about the things you accomplish in your career. You say when it's all over, you'll go back and look at it with Maverick and some wine. But this is the first time you didn't make it out of the first round, and it also ends the final streak for you. Can you look back at that run at all and put it in a context in terms of everything that you sacrificed and everything you did to be able to do that over this last decade and a half?
What's the final streak?
What is it, 9?
No, I tore my groin my first year with the Lakers. We didn't make it.
But every time you made the postseason, you made the finals. For 9 straight years.
I mean, listen, it doesn't. Every season, like I tell you guys all throughout the season, every season is different. Every challenge is different, and to be able to put myself where I can even have accomplishments, to either be broken or to be able to continue it. It's all through the grace of the man above, and me just trying to put in a lot of hard work in. My teammates having great coaching staffs, and things of that nature. So, records are, if there's a record or if it's not, they're always meant to be broken. So, in that fashion, it doesn't matter to me as far as not making it out of the first round. What matters to me is getting this team back healthy. Me not being able to be at my full strength throughout this series, that's my main focus. But time to readjust and think about what the offseason has in store.
Brian, we saw these pictures of you in a signed jersey to Devin Booker. One, why was that moment important to you? Why was that gesture important to you? And two, when you look around the playoffs and see some of the young players having outstanding postseasons so far, do you sense that could be motivation for you this offseason to kind of stay on top?
Well, first of all, I love everything about D-Book. I've had numerous conversations with him in the past, and he continues to make the jump. And when you want to be great in this league, and as he said, as Kobe told him to be legendary, when you want to be legendary in this game, you got to continue to improve not only your game, but you as a man and everything, both on and off the floor. And all the conversations I've had over the years, I could tell he soaked them up and has used them to his advantage. And, everyone sees what he's able to do on the floor right now, but I think, his maturity, him as a young man, is what I'm most impressed about. So I love everything about Book. So that's the post-game interaction. Secondly, I don't need motivation, from anybody in this league. I motivate myself. I'm motivated by my kids, by my family, and the love of this game. But take nothing away from it. There's some young guns in this game. Book, Donovan Mitchell, Luka, John Morant. So many guys that's like 22 and under, or 23 and under, who are just flat out special. And I was just to name a few. Jason Tatum. Let me not forget about him, how special he is. But those guys are great, and the game is always going to be in great hands with guys like that. But my motivation doesn't come from that. My motivation comes from, like I said, my family, myself, my kids at my I Promise school back home that I get an opportunity to see. Today was their last day of school. That was motivating to me, and things of that nature. So I'm past the motivating stage of the younger group.
Just really quickly, I know you didn't expect to be in this position, but do you think your ankle or your energy levels put the Olympics on the table for you as something you would want to do this summer? Kind of what are your thoughts on that?
No, I think I'm gonna play for the Toon Squad this summer instead of the Olympics. I think that's what that's my focus on trying to beat the Monstars, or the Goon Squad, we call them now. So didn't have much success versus Suns, so now I am gearing my attention to the Goon Squad here in mid-July. So I'm gonna let the ankle rest for about a month, and then I'm gonna gear up with Lola, Taz, Granny, Bugs, and the rest of the crew. So hopefully see y'all at the match.